Hey Alexa, how many days until Halloween 2026?
Halloween in 2026 is 299 days away, on Saturday, October 31st.
Hey Alexa, how many days until Thanksgiving 2026?
Thanksgiving Day in 2026 is 325 days away, on Thursday, November 26th.
Hey Alexa, how many days until Christmas 2026?
There aren't any Christmas holidays in 2026.
I'm going to show you from a mortuary science standpoint why this photo does not show a deceased body. So when I saw this, the very first thing I noticed wasn't the weird looking table he's lying on. It wasn't his body positioning. It was actually the mouth area, his mouth. This is one of those things that families are always kind of shocked by because no one really talks about it. But when someone dies, every muscle in their body relaxes, all of it, including your jaw. And when the jaw relaxes and someone is lying on their back, gravity takes over and the mouth opens, laying flat on his back with his mouth naturally closed. No tape, no visual support, no tension. My brain immediately goes, okay, well, the muscle tone is still there. And muscle tone does not exist in a deceased individual. Then I move on to skin color. When the heart stops, circulation stops, and the blood is no longer being pushed throughout the body. Gravity takes over. Blood settles into the lowest parts of your body, and we call that lividity. So if someone is lying flat on their back, I expect to see that settling, that purpley-ish color start showing up in very specific places. The back of the head, the neck, even the ears, face, shoulders. What I do not expect to see, his face is evenly colored. You can even see pink in certain areas of the face. And that color matters because deceased bodies don't hold facial color like that while supine. That kind of color suggests ongoing circulation, or at the very least, very recent circulation. Either way, it's not consistent with a body that's already gone through post-mortem changes.
This just in, the alcohol liquor industry has lost almost $850 billions of dollars. It's billions of dollars they've lost. Why? I don't know. Kids are drinking less. I think it's because we grew up on Animal House, the 80s, like go to college and debauchery and all that stuff. And these kids are like, man, we've seen it all on the iPad. We don't really care. Maybe they're smarter than us. I mean, I'll never forget, too. I mean, alcohol is the worst. I had a friend blackout drunk at my house, puke in 3 different places at my house, wakes up in the morning. I was like, dude, you have to clean all this up. And he's like, how do you know it's me? What do you mean? Oh, I'm just supposed to believe you? I'm like, you almost fell through our window. Clean it up. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But I'm digressulating. That's why you're seeing all these ads about scromiting, and about cannabitions. How, it's so terrible. There's a new study that just came out. Because alcohol industries are most likely pushing these ads. Anyway, I'm digressulating. It's good. Blacking out is terrible. Waking up the next day and having no clue what happened, it's not fun.
So me and Pac still talking. Out of my fucking peripheral, nigga. Look, I can't make this up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell anybody this kind of shit. So I'm giving this shit to you exclusive. Check this one out. So out of my peripheral, you see certain shit through your peripheral. So I look, and it looked like like the bitch was moving, but it looked like something else, like some horror movies. Nigga, listen, it looked real bugged out. So I looked again, bitch was regular pretty. I turned my head, I see some shit moving. I was like, so I'm saying to myself, am I high? Cause me and this nigga been smoking some good shit. I drink. I looked again. The bitch face kind of like disfigured, nigga. Now, hey. All I know is when I saw that motherfucking movie, Devil's Advocate, I was like, I seen that shit. The bitch was like that. So, nigga, it was a scene in there like that. So me and Pac still.
Who had The flood predicted by Ebo Noah did not come as expected, which angered the thousands of believers who had gathered there to await its arrival. Ebo Noah had claimed that God warned him of a global flood and said only those who joined him would be saved. In preparation, he announced that he had built 8 large wooden arks. His message spread quickly online, and an estimated 280,000 people traveled to stay near him, seeking protection. Many followers also donated large sums of money to support the project. When December 25 passed, with no signs of flooding, frustration and panic grew among the crowd. Some followers began questioning where their money had gone after reports surfaced that Ebo Noah had used donations to purchase luxury items, including a Mercedes-Benz. As tensions rose, a group of angry followers surrounded Ebo Noah. Witnesses say the situation became chaotic before local authorities intervened. Police later took Ebo Noah into custody for his own safety and to prevent further escalation. Authorities have now launched an investigation into possible fraud and misuse of donations. Many former supporters say they feel deceived and are demanding answers, refunds, and legal action. Should Ebo Noah be held fully accountable for what happened, or should followers share responsibility for believing him in the first place? What do you
The bees are collapsing, right?
Oh, of course. I know very well.
So we know this year we were told 70% collapse this year. That's staggering. That's incredibly alarming. But what's the real figure? The real figure is that's a 70% collapse of the 20% that was remaining. We're down to single-digit percentages of pollinators left right now. We know insect populations have declined. This is terrestrial and aquatic insect, 80 to 90% globally.
It's very noticeable. And if you don't believe it, remember the windshield on your parents' station wagon as a child in the summertime was covered in bugs. And that is not, I drive in a rural area every night and no bugs. That's real.
No bugs, no people. All the bees.
But before Prince overdosed,
You mean died because he talked about chemtrails?
he was asking a lot of questions on network TV.
He should.
He was saying, like, their food is poisoning us. They're trying to keep us hooked on drugs. On, like, Good Morning America.
They're like, ooh.
I know. You
But they
see
could cut
Diane
the- they
Sawyer
could-
would be like, so, tell us more about Little Red Beret. He'd be like, well, I looked up one day, and the chemtrails, he talked about in his neighborhood growing up, a plane would go by, and then all of a sudden, everyone would start fighting in the neighborhood.
Wow.
When I was a kid, I used to see these trails in the sky all the time and say, oh, that's cool. A jet just went over. And then you started to see a whole bunch of them. And the next thing you know, everybody in your neighborhood was fighting and arguing and you didn't know why. Okay? And you really didn't know why. I mean, everybody was fighting.
What about dying in the elevator? That if they found him in the elevator, you know the song, nothing's gonna let the elevator break us down. Oh no, let's go.
Go.
Well, they found
Crazy.
him in the doggone elevator.